Tiny trapezoidal turtles tossing tea leaves towards Tyrannosaurus rexi. Tyrannosaurus rexes. Is it rexi? What is that? Whisking eggs miraculously. Whisking eggs Is it whisking or wisping? Ploo ploo ploo. Ploo ploo ploo. Ploo. Hey Midway Kids, and welcome to Midway Kidz TV, where we study the Bible and of course we have fun doing it. I get to be your host, Karlson Hall, and today we're going to be diving into Acts 27:1 all the way through 28:10. So basically Acts chapter 27 and 28. So we're going to see Paul, the guy who was a missionary, started a bunch of churches, wrote a lot of the New Testament books of the Bible, actually get shipwrecked while serving God. Before that, this is what you need to know for today's lesson.
For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God. Knowing Jesus changes the way you see your problems. When have you seen something good come out of something bad?
Our bottom line and key question both come from Acts chapter 27, the whole chapter, through Acts 28, verse 10. So make sure after you watch all these segments, go dive into those scriptures and study it for yourself. You're going to see Paul, a wonderful example of a faithful follower of Jesus, get shipwrecked on an island he doesn't know. Hold up. Paul starts faithfully following Jesus, tells everybody he can about Jesus, and then gets shipwrecked? I thought people who follow Jesus don't have super bad things like that happen to them. This story, and actually lots of other places in the Bible, tell us that God often uses bad things and tough circumstances to bring good in the lives of his children. One good thing that God says specifically is that it strengthens our faith in him and draws us near to the promises that he's given in his word. In fact, Paul is an amazing example of this because God allows Paul to go through lots of things, including he was beaten, he was put in prison, he was stoned where people threw stones almost to kill him. He was even bitten by a poisonous snake. So many things happened to Paul, and he faithfully followed Jesus to the end. So, before you take a look at Acts 27 and 28, let's take a look at this week's segments.
Who's that leader?
Hey kids, knowing Jesus changes the way we look at our problems. Think about Paul when he was shipwrecked, how he responded, what happened afterwards, and how God had a plan for the whole thing. Action tube! Go! Action Edgar, coming your way!
Добрый вечер, веселые ручки. Меня зовут Karlson Hallooshkavich, и я здесь с моим хорошим другом. Что твое имя? Что это такое? У меня есть зубная паста прямо сейчас. Конечно, нет. Почему? Потому мой духани вонючий. Остановка. Еще рад. Что ты думаешь об наш библейский стих сегодня? Ты это не знаешь? Не вопросчик. Вот это.
For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God.
Что ты думаешь об этом? Ты бы хотел иметь черепаха с уси? Остановка. Окей. Karlson Hallooshkavich здесь с Питер Кролик, и ему наш библейский стих нравится. So, Dr. Crumpinsteen, what exactly is faith?
That's a great question, Karlson. Faith is having trust in something that you can't see.
So, okay, that makes sense. What exactly am I having faith in?
Yeah, so as Christians, we have faith in what Jesus Christ did on the cross for us. We put our faith in Him because He accomplished what we talked about last week of our salvation. And so we put our faith in what He has accomplished so that we are able to go to heaven with God.
Okay, that makes much more sense. So, my third and last question is, do I just tell people I have faith or what?
So I think this is one of the most important things for us to understand, that we don't just simply say that we have faith, but we put our trust fully in what Jesus has done for us on the cross. Our lives should look like we have faith in Jesus. In the book of James, it talks about faith without works is dead. If you say that you are a Christian, if you truly believe in Jesus and what He did for you on the cross, your life is gonna look different. You're gonna love people, you're gonna love God, and people are gonna see that in your life.
Wow, I can't wait to see faith lived out in my life and your life, kids. That's our segment for today, Fancy Bible Words with J.W. Crumpinsteen.
Who's that leader?
Dance, you guys, dance. Whoa. No.
I gotta think, how can I say that? Give our, let me tell you.
When have you seen something good come out of something bad?
Well, the pandemic is something I would say that is bad, but something good that has come out of all of this is that it's really given myself and a lot of people a time to refocus and reflect on what's going on in our lives and reprioritize the important things.
Kim, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh my goodness.
Should I ask Pastor John?
That might be a better question for him.
Lastly, what did you eat for breakfast this morning?
Oh, don't ask me that. I was so bad, I went by the donut shop this morning, and I never do that.
Kimmy!
Karlson, of all mornings, you could ask me that question.
Gotcha! Well, that's our show for today. In case you missed it, let's recap. Oh, hold on. My phone. We're all right. Okay. Well, that's our show for today. In case you missed it, let's recap.
For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God. Knowing Jesus changes the way you see your problems. When have you seen something good come out of something bad?
And remember, last but not least, your challenge for this week and for this series is to memorize Ephesians 2:8 and either have your parents send me a video of you saying it or find me on a Sunday for a prize. Hey, whoa, what? Hey, it has been ages since I've seen you. Since March. Wow, Lucy Lou is here, you guys. Hey, so I was just telling the kids that after this, we're gonna dive into Acts chapter 27 and 28 to see the full story of Paul getting shipwrecked. And we just recapped our bottom line, which is knowing Jesus changes the way we see our problems. Also, our key question that we're thinking through as we read this story is,
when have you seen something good come out of something bad?
yeah.
My best friend and Patty Cake and I went to the donut shop and we both wanted a sprinkle donut.
Oh my
They
goodness.
only had one sprinkle donut and one chocolate donut. Patty Cake grabbed the sprinkle donut.
Oh no, she didn't.
Yes, she did. I said, why don't we cut the sprinkle donut in half?
Bingo.
And cut the chocolate one in half and put them together, and that way we'll both get sprinkles. So it turned out good.
You are living out when there's a problem, thinking of others first. That's awesome. They're very cool. Good job. Thank you for sharing that, Lucy. Along with me and the kids, dive into Acts 27 and 28 after this to see how Paul handled his situation when there was a really bad thing going on. That's our show for today. Lucy, thank you so much for closing out the show with us. Good to see you. Bye, you guys. See you next week.
Bye, kids.
Gotta dance, John.
Hey, give him an ice cream. I don't want. He's like, give this guy an ice cream, please.